when I became a father, I was 40 years old, man. And I think that your 40s is just a very interesting time to be a parent. Because your 40s are kind of a trip, because when you're in your 40s, you can be a parent, like to a young child, like to a newborn, or B, you can be a grandparent. You know what I mean? I mean, you seriously can be a grandparent in your 40s as well. And a lot of people are out there who are in their 40s who are grandparents, man. I mean, I feel too young to be a grandparent. But on the flip side, I do feel a little bit old, man. I'm not going to lie. I think if I were to go back and do it again, I think that I would be a new parent maybe in my mid-30s. You know, maybe mid-30s at the latest. I think any earlier than that, I was still too much of a kid. When I was in my 20s, even late 20s, you know, early 30s maybe, I was still kind of kiddish, you know. I mean, I'm still a big kid here today, but, you know, I think that becoming a dad at 40, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't regret it or anything like that. I'm just saying that if I were to do a reset, I'd probably become a parent a little bit earlier. Like, I think my wife was at a perfect age to become a parent. She was 36 years old. And, you know, I mean, it's not that much younger, you know, but I was 40 when my daughter was born. And when I was 40 and my daughter was born, I mean, it was cool. But now she's like 4.5 years old, man. And I'm definitely feeling it. You know, I really am. You know, I just think it's a trip, you know, being in your 40s and being a parent. Because like I said, you can be a parent or a grandparent actually, it's not an or, it's an or. I mean, you have people who are in their 40s who have little kids and maybe had a kid when they were in their late teens or 20 years old, and maybe that kid now has a kid. So, I mean, you could be a grandparent and or a parent. You know what I mean? So, it really is a very, very interesting age, I think, your 40s. In fact, my wife and I, a couple years back, we ran into a couple. We were at a park playing with their daughter, and we're at the park and, you know, just playing around and this and that. And we ran into another couple there, you know, this guy and this girl, and they had a little kid who was about the same age as our daughter, at least appearance-wise, it looked like that. And we started talking to him and started, you know, saying, "Oh, this is your son," and they were like, "Actually, grandson." And they were, I think, a little embarrassed to say that was their grandson. And here we were, a little embarrassed to say that we were these older parents, you know? So it's like both of us were a little bit embarrassed about being with a little bitty kid because, like I said, A, you're too young to be a grandparent, and B, you're too old to be a parent, right? I mean, in the traditional set of eyes, yeah, man, it was a trip. It was really, really, really interesting. So, but you know, I mean, since I can't go back and change time, since I can't go back and change things, I mean, I'm soaking them up. I'm soaking everything up. I'm loving it, man. And yeah, my daughter's gonna be. I'm gonna be 58 years old when my daughter's 18 years old, and hopefully I won't be too tired to go and do things with the girl, you know. But I'm definitely feeling my body slowing down, man. I mean, I feel a lot more tired these days. But anyway, I chalk it up to I need to get myself a little more active. You know what I mean? I need to get out there and just do some more things, because I've slowed down on the activity level a lot, and there's no one else to blame but me for that type of stuff. So anyway, just my thoughts, man, on being in your 40s and being a parent and or grandparent. So anyway, with that, my friends, my people, remain rooted 90 degrees to the earth. One love.